We don't have to though.
Oh, you want to do Twinkle on stream?
Yeah, because I was gonna play Falcon and try to ball.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn off the thing.
You can do whatever though.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to turn the thing.
He turned it off.
Just start it over. Start over.
Yo. So.
Yeah, so you're gonna play on stream against LSD next, and then you're gonna play against this guy after that.
Do you want to fight Commaster? What's up?
We don't have that many people. We can just play the rest of the matches on stream. It would take just about as long as playing a regular bracket. No?
You know how long a round robin is?
We only went through the first round.
I was like, everyone plays everyone.
So we're gonna get me versus Zaman on stream, right?
Yeah, we'll put that last since you guys are two.
Do you want it to be 2 of 3 or 3 of 5?
Just 2 or 3.
So this is actually a matchup I wanted to see. That would have been sick, but he was too high up. So Hayden is like.
So why did LSD switch to Marth?
He wants to main both Marth and Fox.
But he needs to get good with Fox first.
He thinks he's at a point where he's sufficient with Fox and wants to work on smart stuff. But that's what I was going to mention, is that LSD is kind of like much like the name of his drug, it's very homegrown. No, I'm kidding. LSD's not even homegrown.
I was like, what?
His nature is that he just wants to play friendlies and have fun with his buddies. So we play with LSD a lot, and it's just usually me, him, and Garrett, or Lane, or something like that. So I paid for LSD today. He wasn't gonna enter because he's kind of poor on funds. So I paid for him today because I wanted him to see how he would do.
Oh, he has a job now.
He does, but he's got a lot of complications and stuff that he needs a lot of. He uses a lot of the money he gets. So I don't mind paying for him. Plus he's a homie, so I want to see him do well. And Mysto's a tough customer. I think LSD would do better if he played Fox.
He really needs to learn that sweet spot range though.
He normally gets it. I think this is nerves. This is why I wanted him to come here today, because he's pretty good technical and execution wise, but there are some things he does struggle on, and plus I think it's important to get tournament experience to get your nerves out of the way, and so this is kind of that process. Forward smash. See, mistimed and everything. I think he did that backwards. I think forward smash would have worked better the first time and then down tilt the second. But I also won't argue with a lot of what LSD is doing. He's very precise, but when Mysto hits him, he's getting a lot out of it. So LSD just needs to translate when he hits Mysto to get a lot out of it. And he's played a lot of me and Garrett, so there are some habits that Mysto does that we don't. So I honestly think he should play Fox for this matchup. So if we see a character switch after this, I wouldn't be surprised. But I just think it's important for him to get the tournament practice, because I think he is better than people consider him to be. But then again, I think that of Mysto too. So the fact that he's not dying right now, down throw free. Mysto's pretty good at covering shield drop with just up airing under the platform, and really the only option you have to do to get away from it is either wait for it, let it hit your shield, and then shield drop, go under it, or you can jump and go around it. But yeah, again, he's just gonna stick with Marth for today, which is fine. I just think that if he played Fox, I think he'd do better, but I can understand what he's seeing.
What do you think about this matchup?
At the end of the match, he was doing pretty well. I think Falcon wins, but it's just barely.
Yeah,
I think
Marth. Talking to Calmaster thinks Marth wins.
It goes. Oh, that was sick.
Oh, through the yeah.
It depends, because Marth is gonna win more neutral interactions, but Falcon is gonna get more off of what he hits you with. This is like Fox Falco, but you know what I mean? Because Marth is gonna win the neutral most of the time, and he can get a lot off of his punishes. But right there, Mysto just crouch canceled and got out. To whereas Mysto, if he gets him in a punish, there's really kind of no way out unless Mysto drops.
Crouch cancel is so good in this game. People need to do it more often.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I love edge canceling too. It's fun. I call it the trampoline when you edge cancel downers, because you go up and down. Not the best DI on that, but really not living, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, this matchup's really frustrating because it's the complex of when Marth hits you, you're just going to be up in the air for 7 days, and you're mad because you're like, this is stupid. But it's also going to be the same way because Falcon's going to hit you and kill you. You know, he gets a raw stomp, gets a grab, down throw, tech chase with up air or something, gets a neutral air into knee. It's like, it doesn't feel like it even was hard to do. Ooh, that was actually sick. That was a great choice out of shield. Honestly, there was nothing better than that.
Up B out of shield is really good for Marth.
Oh, that jab was actually sick, but I think he meant to forward tilt or up tilt, because I think that would have done more. But for knocking him off stage, as far as that goes, oh, perfect spacing. This is what I mean. LSD has a lot of potential, and he's really precise. You notice he hit all those tippers right there.
Yeah,
but
honestly,
a little bit of it is tournament nerve, and I think he's kind of getting over it a little bit at a time. And right now, he's like kind of in his momentum.
You should probably just focus on Marth rather than Fox.
He just wants to play both. I don't see any problem with doing what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're trying to go out there and
I
win,
want people to get better, but if he wants to just play for fun, then it's his choice.
Exactly. And like I want people to get better too, and I want him to get better. That's why I dropped Falco. But LSD wants to do that too, but he wants to do it his way, like where he wants to play both characters. And if he gets good, so what? He just wants to have fun and look cool. And he also wants to push a lot of buttons. He's a very technical player.
But that's just like those people who are like, I want to main random and be good with everyone. It's like, okay, sure, but
that's fun, but like you need to be realistic about it. And I think Hayden's being realistic about it. Oh, he dropped his shield too soon. He tried to shield drop, but okay, that was sick. He edge canceled. Oh, tried to wave line on and grab it. This is really bad. He used both of his recovery opportunities right there. He's got both of them, but the side B didn't recharge. But really close match.
Tweaklow